Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and thank you very much for joining us. I'm your host for today's updates, and I'm FD for TV, bringing you some price forecast. You know, we tend to stay away from price forecast or price estimates for different projects we invest in, but this one in particular is necessary because we want to clarify or add some clarity to our strategy. The projects we've chosen, how do these projects perform is quite important for us to achieve our objective from investing $15,000 all the way up to $600K. So what are some of the price targets we are aiming for, or what we think we can achieve with each of the projects we hold in our portfolio? Granted, we have not yet finished investing the whole 15K. I think at the moment we just gone past the $6,000 mark. So we are still building up to the 15K. But to date, the projects we've invested in, what do we see in them? What do we think they are going to deliver as far as our strategy is concerned in relation to our 15K to 600K public portfolio challenge? So what I'm going to share with you guys in this video is not financial advice. Rather, it's what I see our 15K to 600K public portfolio assets achieving in terms of prices at near the top of the next bull run. I say near the top as no one can accurately call the exact top, or for that matter, the exact bottom, as evidence is abound. For example, a good example actually, there's a guy from Coin Bureau. I do follow him from time to time and watch some of his content, and I think he's come around now. I watched one of their episodes, I think it's called DCA, where he publicly accepted defeat on his previously held belief that we are likely to see lower lows. He's still open to prices going low, but now he's kind of turning around. He's probably 75 to 80% changing direction. He's still leaving that 25 to 20% waiting to see if things can go the other way. Now, the lower lows he's referring to that we might not see them again are those of 15,600 or so from around November 22nd of 2022. And that was for Bitcoin, by the way. And if you are one of his followers, then this is something to take note of. Don't ever follow anyone blindly, and certainly do not put any of these huge account YouTubers on pedestal. They are not experts. They're just guessing, just like the rest of us. All those are best guesses, but sometimes their egos get the best of them, and they start thinking that they command enough of the market to swing the narrative in the direction of their choosing. However, one by one, these guys are changing their tune, and along the way, leading some of their naive followers to the meat grinder, and that is exit liquidity for those who bought lower. Unfortunately, that's how markets work. Money is not printed from thin air. It comes from weaker hands, and in this case, people who were scared to buy when it's low, thinking it's going to go lower and lower. Instead of looking at the risk to benefit ratio, you were at 69. Even at 25, you are still way below 69. Whether it goes down to 20 or 15 or 10, you are still way off the all-time high. When it gets to, say, 80K, 100K, all this won't matter. That's what people need to put in their heads. So some people have actually missed out. Granted, we may still go lower. That's quite true. But what if that never happens? Are you strong enough to hold until the next bear market? Miss all these gains? Then you'll be playing second fiddle with the people who have experienced the bear market. They will be way ahead of you. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. Anyway, is there any signs behind some of the estimates I'm going to be sharing with you guys? No, not really. But we'll be using reference points such as previous all-time highs, related assets, and a dubious multiplier for native assets to their layer 1 or to their layer 0 asset value. For example, Moonbeam's Glimmer token and Polkadot's.coin, we can link them together. We can work out a ratio between them. Our VulcanForged and the POR token relative to, say, Illuvium's, because they are within the same asset class, and so it goes. I hope you get the picture. But here are some of the points to take note of, or some of the exclusions, but mostly points to take note of before we jump into this exercise. These are, strictly speaking, simply forecast or estimates, not to be treated as factual. Things will change. We will change our views downline. We should be allowed to do so. Some crypto assets will never get to their previous all-time high. Never. And that includes some of the assets we've actually included in one of our public portfolios, especially the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, which is the subject matter of this video. Past performance is not a barometer for future returns. I think most people know that, but if you don't, you should know that. If it had an all-time high of 1,000, it doesn't mean this time around it will reach, unless the fundamentals dictate so. It might not happen. And some of these crypto assets may actually go down to zero. It's quite possible. Our focus on this channel are not meant to draw higher viewing figures. We all have relatively reasonable incomes from elsewhere to live on. I don't rely on YouTube subscriptions for my income, well, at the moment anyway. So don't ever think I'm doing this for clickbait and to get more people to watch my channel, because that's not the case at all. And most layer ones will be upstaged or outperformed by the assets built on top of them. For example, if you expect Ethereum's ETH to do a 10x, then most likely that Arbitrum or one of the half-decent dApps built on top of Ethereum will outshine Ethereum by a decent magnitude, say 5 to 10x. Put another way, if ETH does a 10x, a dApp on ETH could possibly do 50 to 100x. It's quite possible. That has been proven to be the case in the past, and it's not going to stop now. None of our videos are sponsored by the projects we feature week in, week out on this channel, so again, we retain impartiality. Even when we feature some of the projects we're invested in, we try and remain impartial. Now that is all out of the way, let's dive into the numbers driving our convictions around the crypto assets making up our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. Starting with the Ethereum basket to our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. Between the lows of 2018, the bottom of the bear market then, to the 2021 top, ETH moved from around $100 to about 4,600 top of the bull market, and that is Ethereum did a 46x. Some might even refer to this as a 50x. Can Ethereum do a 46x this time around? I'm not sure, but say it did, then that will put Ethereum at around 45k per ETH from its January 2022 low of $980. Now, crazy, okay? These are just numbers. 45k Ethereum, you cannot even sniff at that during this current bull run. Maybe after 3 or 4 or 5 cycles, maybe, but right now I doubt it. I'm just using the 46x that happened from $100 to 4,600 last time around. Now, due to an already higher market cap, we could see the principle of diminishing returns come into play for Ethereum, so we are expecting Ethereum to reach 15k to 17k this time around, and I honestly believe that. But the story will likely be different for dApps on top of Ethereum. However, for most decent projects, especially those we feature on this channel, and specifically those featured in our 15k to 600k public portfolio challenge, a 46x could likely be the baseline. So with that said, let's dive into those projects we invested in as part of our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge, and they belong to the Ethereum basket of that portfolio. Now, starting with VulcanForged, the PERP token, this is a great project that has continued to build during the bear market, and the fundamentals have been greatly enhanced. Previous all-time high for VulcanForged and the PERP token was $50 from December 2021. Recent bear market low is currently sitting at $2.70. So a 46x at a minimum puts the PERP token at $124 per PERP token. Our estimates put VulcanForged PERP token at between $120 to $270 per token. That's our own estimate. That's how we view this project, and we think it's got the staying power to achieve that. Do you agree with our estimate on VulcanForged? Let us know in the comment section. For me, a fully diluted market cap of $13.5 billion for VulcanForged is actually very plausible. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. The second project we hold as part of our Ethereum basket is PerpetualProtocol and its PERP token. This is also a great project that has showed some strength during the recent bear market. Previous all-time high for the PERP token was just under $22 from September 2021. Recent bear market low is currently sitting at 31 cents, so a 46x at a minimum puts the PERP token at $14.26 a piece, which will be well below its previous all-time high. Our estimate puts PerpetualProtocol's PERP token between $14.26 and $31 per each PERP token. Let us know in the comment section if you indeed agree with our PerpetualProtocol estimate during the next bull run. Let us know in the comment section. For me, a fully diluted market cap of $4.65 billion at current token supply for PerpetualProtocol is more than just plausible or the top end targets. What are your thoughts? Again, let me know in the comment section. Next is Ribbon Finance and the RBN token, another decent project that has showed some relative strength during the recent bear market. Previous all-time high was just under $4.90 from October 2021. Recent bear market low is currently sitting at 12.5 cents, so a 46x at a minimum puts Ribbon Finance at about $5.75 per each RBN token, which is a little above its previous all-time high. Our estimates put the RBN token at between $5.75 to $12.50 per token. Do you agree with that? Let us know in the comment section if indeed you agree with our Ribbon Finance price estimates for the next bull run. For me, a fully diluted market cap of $12.5 billion at maximum token supply for Ribbon Finance is more of a challenge in comparison to some of the projects featured in this video alongside Ribbon Finance. Maybe a fully diluted market cap of around $6.5 billion is more realistic. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That was our Ethereum estimate to the project we hold as part of our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. If you like what you heard, please look out for some of the videos we're going to perform on the other categories and other blockchains we hold as part of this 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. Until next time, this is FD for H5.tv signing out for now. Bye.